What's on, guys? Just here back to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for AEW Collision and Rampage and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do it then. Um, Here's some fireworks and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Pyros. And going with the first match is Al Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe versus Action Andretti and Top Flight. We hear the familiar sounds of Adam Copeland's theme song as Nigel McGuinness joins Shivani on the call for our first match of the evening. The Radar Superstar sells inside the ring to a big pop. Reach for the Skyboy is the next song to hit, and out comes ROH champion Mark Briscoe. Finally, we hear Eddie Kingston's theme, and the Mad King emerges to mega pop from Pure Crowd. The NJPW Strong Open Weight Champion hits the ring to Eddie. The first three-man team has settled inside the square circle for open contest. Now the theme for their position hits, and now together comes the three-man team of Action Andretti and Top Flight, and Dante and Darius Martin. Um, the the bell sounds are official overview of this one. Briscoe and Andrade kick things off for the respective teams. We see Andrade start off in the karate crane. If do right, no one can defend stance. Briscoe takes his redneck FU stance. They begin to go at it, and Briscoe focuses on the arm of Andrade. After some early back and forth action, we see Kingston and Dante tag in for their respective teams. Dante fires up and hits a crazy flipping spot off the top rope that sees him get a ton of height. After a big crash landing, Kingston recovers and starts to take over as we head into a mid-match commercial break with the bout still in progress. When we return from break, we see the Top Flight / Andrade team in the offensive lead as Darius Martin is running the ring, hitting fast-paced high spots on any and everything that moves. Andrade enters into the mix, but so does Briscoe, and who starts hitting exploder suplexes on everyone and reaching distance. We see the pattern continue as all hell breaks loose, with all six guys battling on all ends of the ring and ringside area until we work our way to the finish, which sees the Briscoe, Copeland, and Kingston team pick up the W. After the match, with the team still in the ring, their House of Black opponents for Dynasty appear on screen and send a stern warning for tomorrow night. So winner is Adam Copeland, Aiden Kingston, and Mark Briscoe. Alright, second match, Powerhouse Hobbs versus CJ as Barza. Video recap of the Smojo and Swerve Strickland closing segment from this week's AEW Dynamite airs to promote their world title at tomorrow night's AEW Dynasty tries to for pay-per-view, which is today. When that wraps up, we head back inside the Pura Civic Center, where we hear the familiar sounds of Powerhouse Hobbs. The music out comes the member of the Doncaster family as Doncaster himself joins Stefani and McGuinness on the call for dismount. Hobbs sells inside the square circle where his opponent CJ is already standing. The bell sounds over Sean running with this one. Hobbs runs over Esparza as Callis sings his praises. Hey man, I hate yawning. Sorry. He hits a world's strongest slam on the hard part of the apron, and moments later finish him off on the square for the squash match victory. They promote Hobbs versus John Moxley for next week. Don Callis comes to the ring, and Hobbs stands beside him as he cuts a long-winded promo about essentially nothing. He cashed in his favors in Tokyo, and the match on Dynamite between Hobbs and Mox will now be for the IWGP Championship. So winner is Hobbs. Next match is the Clean versus the Guns. Field package for Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson and Dynasty airs. Giovanni and McGuinness run down the rest of the lineup. Still to come for tonight's AEW Collision. After the Ospreay Danielson package wraps up, we learn that the Guns versus the Acclaim will be coming up next. On that note, we should gears and head to a pre-match break. In return, we see a message from Chris Jericho, who hypes his match against Hook at Dynasty and how he's gonna make him sit under the learning tree back inside the building. The Guns make their way, accompanied by Jay White and the gold bat they sell into the ring. The Claim make their way out, accompanied by Daddy Ass. Max Caster does a freestyle with rhymes about Trump's lawsuit and other good pop culture digs. Before the match, Tony Schiavone pops up from the desk and tells the Guns, per Tony Khan, sorry guys, it's not my fault. Per Tony Khan, that if they walk off, they were about to. Their match at Dynasty is off. Now the bell sounds for this one. We see some good back and forth action and head to a mid-match break with the Claim in the offensive lead. When we return, we see the Guns have a double single leg Boston Crab on after a bunch of reversals and momentum. We see the Guns cheat to win, holding on to White's bat for leverage on the pin. So the winners are the Guns. Next match is Buck House Brawl, Black Bull Combat Club versus Don Callis family. Lexi Nair is backstage with Byron Dancer, who talks about being attacked by the Don Callis family on the stage earlier this week. He says he's sure they've got something planned for tonight, but it's a bunkhouse brawl, so he's ready for anything. And comes Will Ospreay assures Danielson he had nothing to do with the attack earlier this week. Danielson smiles and says sure and walks off. We head to commercial. On that note, we return. We see footage of Thunder Rosa getting revenge on Tony Storm, smearing lipstick on her. After we see exclusive post footage of Storm with the makeup and all still smeared, and I almost ruined my camera. All over. She demands it shown in color. We see what she did to her. She sends a warning to Rosa ahead of their title till at Dynasty. After that, we return inside the arena when we hear the familiar sounds of Bryan Danielson's theme song. Out comes the American Dragon, accompanied by Philip Blackpool, Combat Club member Chloe Casanova. They are in their cut-off, sleeveless shirts and jeans, ready for the bunkhouse brawl. As they head down the ramp, they are attacked from behind by their opponents. The Duncan family do both Kyle Fletcher and Kenoshi Takeshita get the early jump to the BCC duo. We see Claudio and Kenoski fight in the crowd, while Danielson and Fletcher fight in a different part of the crowd. After some back and forth action, Clint Danielson dusting off the ring cord choke that got him fired during his early WWE days with Nexus. I remember that happened. I remember when that happened. That's crazy. We see Danielson get busted open. On that note, we should get to a mid-match break. When we return, we see the blood free flowing from Danielson as he gets beat down somewhere on the ramp. We see a bunch of weapons, high spots, and violence leading up to the finish, which sees Hobbs runs out only for Wilding to hit and John Moxley to run out a brawl with him through the crowd. As BCC get the win, Danielson cuts a brief post-match promo and vows to beat Ospreay. So winners are Blackpool Combat Club. Alright, next match is Sky Blue versus Legit Layla Hirsch. Backstage, we see Willow Nightingale, Chris Stanlander, and Stokely Hathaway are fired up. Chris Stanlander talks about how fired up stands for FU. God damn it. I hate yawning. I'm sorry, guys. And FU stands for fired up. Stokely tells her to calm down. Will then gets fired up and calls Julia Hart a bitch before vowing victory in their TBS Women's title at Dynasty. Back inside the arena, the theme for Sky Blue hits, and now she comes with TBS Women's Champion Julia Hart. Julia whispers something into her. Blue sells in the ring. Legit Leia Hurts comes out next. The bell sounds and we're officially off running this one. After some back and forth action, we see things culminate with the finish, which has Sky Blue picking up the win via submission with the Dragon Sleeper Shivani and McGinnis promote the Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale TBS Women's Champion bout for tomorrow night and runs down the rest of the Dynasty lineup. So winner is Sky Blue. Alright, main event time. The Elite versus FTR and Pac. It's main event time. After Shivani and McGinnis finish running down the lineup for tomorrow night's AEW pay-per-view, we shoot gears and get ready for our final match of the evening. Trios action with the Elite of FTR and Pac is up next. We head to a quick pre-match commercial break. Out comes the Young Bucks, followed by the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. I'm sorry, guys. The Elite Trio head to the ring for our final match of Collision. Out next is the Bastard Pack, followed by FTR duo of Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler and Shivani Nigel talk about how we're about to get a preview of what is to come at Dynasty tomorrow night. All that stuff. The bell sound official offering with this one. We see the FTR and Pac team up into the early offensive lead. However, the Bucks and Okada start to take over after a few minutes, and we head to a mid-match commercial break as the trio's main event continues. When we return from the break, we see the action pick up with the Bucks and Okada. Still very much control of things. After a few more minutes of this, we head to a second mid-match commercial break. We return to FTR firing up on the fence and starting to take over the Bucks, and Okada start to hit those scene spots to shift the momentum back in their favor. Allow this is awesome chant breaks out as FTR Pack avoid being put away. We see a big superplex and power slam combo trio. Where am I at? Combos. Combo triple spot out of the corner. Close babyface, seeing babyface all six guys in the ring brawling it out as fans break out in a loud "Fight Forever" chant. Sorry guys, I kind of paused. I don't know where I was at. The Young Bucks hit FTR with their own Shatter Machine finisher, but can't get the pin. They follow that up with the EVP trigger, but the pin is broken up. FTR hits a Shatter Machine and take Okada out to the floor. Okada hits a DDT on the floor, but stands up as Wheeler splashes on him through the ropes. Pac hits his Black Arrow off for the win. After the match wraps up, the Bucks and Okada immediately begin a post-match attack of FTR Pac. Dan Garcia's theme hits, and out he comes and to try and make the save, but gets guzzled up almost immediately as well. Pac, FTR, and Garcia fight back and lead the Bucks, and Okada scrambling to the back. Collision goes off the air on that note. Thanks for doing all that stuff. So yeah, it was a good show tonight and stuff, and I enjoyed it. And yeah. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to Rampage and all that stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Laters.